Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. I am Jackie Ellis from JackieEllis.com. I am an intuitive mentor and guide and a Reiki master, and I see energy and help people decode the energy that they're experiencing in their life so that they can transform their lives into a life that they love. Welcome to today's episode. Today's episode is about the energy insights for the week of the waning quarter moon, August 1st to the 7th. And I am pretty excited about this week. I hope you are too. Every week I do this, I am super excited about the energy insights that we get, because then it gives us some insight as to, what we're experiencing, and kind of gives us a better footing so that we know that we're not alone in this. Because we're not alone. We are all experiencing these energies in some way or another. So, oh my gosh. Okay. So the waning quarter moon is really the week of our upper chakras. So it is this week up here. And what does that mean for us? It means that our feminine energies, the creative energies, the emotional energies, the spiritual energies, those are going to be more prominent for the week to bring forth things that we need to heal from. But we will be supported through this. We will be supported through this. And that is the energy that we've been feeling a lot of for this month. It's been slowly building over the course of the year. And this month it's been more prominent. It's probably going to continue on through next month as well. But it really is creative energies, it is emotional energies, and it really has a theme around, similar to there was a theme last week too around water. Similar water messages are coming up right now from my guides as well. We can go with the flow and we can heal what comes up, or what we can do is try and do things our own way. And when we do that, we find ourselves swimming and trying to survive and trying to go against the current, and everything just is hard, and there's a struggle, and life just becomes hard. So one of the things that has been shown to me is that, as we're going through life and we're allowing ourselves to live in divine flow and really use our inner powers to trust our intuition and trust ourselves to do what we need to do and look within to be the change that we need for ourselves, when we're doing that, we are not only thinking about our spiritual connection with a higher power or the collective, we are not only deepening our connection with ourselves personally, but we are really taking ownership for our physical realities and understanding that, if there's something on the outer world that we are not aligning with, that isn't going well for us, then there's probably something within us that needs some tweaking and adjustment, and so that we can raise our vibrations up enough so that we don't see those, or those things that we're struggling with on the outside are not impacting us as much, and that might mean that we take a stand against a situation where we feel powerlessness, and we take back our power and choose a new pathway for our life. in the month energies for this month, there is a resounding message around generational healing. And what you will see in this coming week is patterns from generations past that you maybe didn't notice before. You know, and they may be simple patterns. They may be ingrained in our day-to-day life and that we never saw before. Or they may be patterns around our mental health, around addictions, around abuse, around trauma, around just beliefs about ourselves. And, you know, things don't happen to people like us. You know, there's those ancestral patterns are loops. They're circles. They're patterns. And when we find ourselves noticing those patterns, we have an opportunity at that point to choose a new way or to continue down that cycle, continue down that pathway. And when we choose a new way, the brain's going to freak out a little. It is, because it's going to go, wait a minute. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm not used to you going that way. I don't know what's down there. This way wasn't easy and it wasn't healthy for you, and I get that, but at least I knew what to expect. I don't know what to expect over here. And so the brain's there's gonna be some anxiety, some worry that your brain will try and feed you. But when you know that you're making the right decision for yourself, there's empowerment there. And it's allowing yourself to know that you are not your thoughts. Allowing yourself to go, you know what, brain, I hear you. I understand that you're worried, and I get that there's some uncertainty here. But this is what I want to do with my life. This is how I want to live my life. I don't want to live that other way anymore. And this is what I'm doing. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake, and it'll be okay. Because I've gotten this far in life. Your ancestors, our ancestors, all of our ancestors are holding this baggage, and they now know that they didn't need to hold their ancestral baggage. They now know that they didn't need to pass on that ancestral baggage to you. And they are holding you up, and they are hugging you, and they're lifting you up and supporting you as you choose new pathways and choose new ways to live your life. Ways that are healthier, ways that are better for you, ways that align with the vision that you have for your life. Because when you do that, they know that they are healed, and you are not passing on their energy to future generations. There's no woulda, coulda, shoulda here. There's no, even as a parent and having kids before I knew about all of this, I could sit here and I could blame myself, but I didn't know. I didn't know. And neither did my parents, and neither did my grandparents, and neither did my great-grandparents. And the same goes for you. The same goes for you. and for your ancestors. All we can do at this moment is choose to do better than we did 30 seconds ago. And then make sure our brain knows that I understand that there's uncertainty here, and I understand that it's a new pathway, but that's not how I want to live my life. I want to go this new pathway so that I can do better than I did before. So that I can be the change that I need, and I can be the change for future generations too. You know, when we are manifesting a life that we love, and the the energies this week in particular, because they are very dominating feminine energies, I want you to realize that there will be a balance needed. You'll want to, and you'll be guided to slow right down and to really connect with your feminine energies. But there needs to be a balance. You could spend all week in a meditative state, but at some point you need to come out of that meditative state and take care of your physical and mental well-being. To take care of your physical reality. So there needs to be a balance between, connecting with that higher energy and your physical reality. And really allowing your energies to dance, to be in divine flow. And that's essentially what being in divine flow is. When there is a prominent feminine energy, it can feel like the messages that you're getting or the things that you need to do, they're coming at you. You're like, you need to do this, you need to work that, you need blah, 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 and the list can get pretty long. And it can feel overwhelming if you aren't writing those down. It can feel overwhelming if you think that you need to do everything this moment in time. But I want you to know that you have the power to choose. You don't need to juggle everything. I want you to take a deep breath in those moments, and I just want you to write down what your brain's telling you. Write down the messages that you're getting. And then commit to yourself. Send yourself love and appreciation. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for these opportunities. Thank you for letting me know. And then just take those moments and go, this is what I'm going to focus on now. This is the most important thing that I need to work on in this moment. And then work on that thing, that one thing. And then when you're done that one thing, then work on the next thing. And it will be okay. Because when you step back and you allow yourself to A, listen, and B, send yourself love and appreciation for listening, for receiving those messages, and then giving yourself permission to just do that one thing at a time, you are taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You are using your inner power in that moment. And you are being the change that you need in that moment. That's the perspective. You can have the perspective of everything's coming at you. Or you can shift that perspective to just look at the list and go, okay, what's most important right now? And know that the rest will happen when they happen. You've got this. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. If you'd like to share the love, please do so. I would really appreciate if you would take the opportunity to share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you feel compelled to support me in any way, you're welcome to buy me a virtual coffee. I use these funds to help support my family, as well as making content like this to help people like you. There is a membership option. It's called Soul Talk membership. It's packed full of content, packed full of value, and it is a supportive community that I'm building slowly but surely. It is ultimately a passion project for me, and it's my hope that I can be there for many, 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 many people through this membership. Until next time, thank you for joining me, and be simply you.